Yo, Kevin, before we get in, go any further, how does my audio sound? Sounding good, or do I sound like electricity again? All right. Gonna assume it sounds pretty good. Back here on the Angler Call of the Wild, first time I've been on this game in probably a month since I lost my save data. And as you can see, we are starting from scratch on the road back to level 100. So
Now, first
get
things
through the
first,
tutorial
let's
here.
get you in position. Step up to the pier if you please.
Sounds good. Awesome. Appreciate it.
So, let's start off with a simple cast. Keep those shoulders and hips square for me. Reel it in. Take your time. Get used to it.
Go out,
Now we're
reel
fishing
in.
for real. I'd like to see a nice clean cast. Strike as soon as she bites and reel her in when she's tired.
Now we have to go get our juvenile whitefish. Kevin, I don't know if I believe that, but I'm going to say it's true. I appreciate y'all being here. Get our little juvenile whitefish in here. New PB, guys. Let's go. Morning, Lewis.
Congratulations! She's a beauty. The fish here aren't yours to keep, so even if you love her, you gotta let her go.
Right now, run around. If you're just playing this game for the first time, these lookout towers right here, climb those. They'll have a little map up there. You hit the button on it. It surveys the area and shows you icons and stuff on the map. We're going to go down the path right here to the shop. It feels weird being early game again. I think I was at like level 115 before I lost my save data.
This right here is my pride and joy. The Central Reserve Outpost. This ain't just any outpost. You'll find all the bells and whistles here, like Taylor's Tackles, a brand new shop run by my friend Sophia. Other than that, you'll be able to find notice boards, storage lockers, a boathouse, and a garage for easy access to transportation, plus a flagpole for yourself.
And that just reminded me of probably one of the first things you should do in this game. Go into your options. Where's it at? Do y'all remember where the option to turn off the warden is? Ambience voice. I think that's it. Or is it dialogue volume? I'm turning on both, or dialogue volume. Yeah. Ambience voice. Wow, I can't read. Yeah, turn that down. That way the warden shuts up. You're far behind. Are you far behind, or is the stream far behind? This is, like I said, my first ever time trying to do this and it actually working. So I'm kind of confused. You're caught up now. Bumper. Equip our minnow here. Yeah, I was in OBS. When I tried this before, the screen in YouTube Studio was like 2 minutes behind or something. So it works out that this is like a new player playthrough because I'm basically a new streamer. So we can all learn. See what we get with our little minnow here. I know y'all were fishing last night. Y'all were going for drum, right? They added those in after I had to restart and everything, so I haven't even gone for them yet. Those, the crappie, obviously the Wells catfish. Here's an annoying part of this tutorial. They send me to this dock right here to catch the crappie. Then I have to walk over there, and they're just going to send me right back to here after this. Like, I don't know why I couldn't just do everything from where I already was. But I think this might be the last couple things I have to do, and then it'll open up multiplayer. This is where you got teaching you how to work the drag. You don't want it to stay in the red for very long. It can be in there some, just not. It can't stay there. Normally, the way I play, I usually have the auto reel set where it's just set to a toggle. I haven't done that yet, and I'll just basically auto reel and just let the drag fight the fish. I'll just work the drag, pump every now and then, but mostly I let the drag do the work for me. There, he's starting to tire out. I think it starts you off on what, 2-pound line, something like that. See, as the fish tires out, you can get a little bit higher with the drag because it doesn't have as much fight in it to put that tension on the line. I'd be doing better if I was actually paying attention right now, but I forgot to share the stream out to all the Discord, so I'm trying to do that real quick while I'm fighting this fish. Here it comes. That's a little smallmouth. 14% on the starting rod. That's not bad, actually. All right. I think that's all the Discord stuff I needed to do. Oh, but do I have to? I don't think I'm going to do the missions here on Golden Ridge again on this playthrough. I had 1,000 rep on Golden Ridge for the last one, and I hated the missions on this. Greek clay buckaroo. I think right now my plan is I'm gonna hit the Taylor's tackle. I'm gonna work on that today. I haven't, and this is something else I haven't messed with, was the bait feeding. So only reason I did them was for the better gear and maybe the fact that you're special. Yeah, so that's why I did them. I did them for obviously the Grout here X, however you pronounce it, and the Devil's Champion pure, or Devil's Advocate pure champion combo. But I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna level some here. I'm gonna get through the Taylor's tackle and do some leveling here on the on Golden Ridge, and then once we get, all right, I am in multiplayer, so if one of y'all, if y'all want to hop in the game, or I can join y'all. It's like a night server right here, so I'm not really big on being in this server right now. I will pick up the challenges just in case I decide I want to do them. It's not bad to have some rep on this map. If you're just starting out, you have this right here is the main outpost. There's a challenge board here. There's another outpost right here. And there's a challenge board there. And there's another outpost down here. If I can get to it, I think it's right here on this point. Is that right? Is it right here? I think it's right there. But there's a challenge board there, so you'll get missions at all three locations for different regions. Oh, it is a daytime server. So let's look at the shop and see what kind of levels we need for the different lines. Because I think 35 you can get basically everything. Hope they come out with a new rod for whales. Yeah. Because I think the Cetro Del Rey is that what y'all have been using for it? The Cetro? It's what, 60 pound line? I think, oh, 66 pound, but I always use a 60-pound braid because you get longer, you have more line with the braid. So let's see, lines. Braided. Don't start getting any braided until level 10. So right now we have unlocked up to 4-pound line. Level 10 we get 8 pounds fluorocarbon. So yeah, I think I'm gonna run through the Taylor's Tackle missions and show how to do those for any new players that kind of want to use this as a leveling guide or something like that. Then after that, depending on what kind of levels we're at here after the Taylor's Tackle, probably either head up here for Muskie. That fish gets like 153 pounds, 50 minutes. Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is double the size. I can't believe Marble fought that 140 pounder for like an hour and a half. That's dedication. Got that place there for Muskie. We have right here where nicotine, that's clever. Got this place here for Northern Pike. Wrong button. For largemouth and smallmouth bass, I like this spot right here, right around this point. I've had some decent luck there. A couple diamond smallmouth from there. So I'll mark it as smallmouth, but you can catch largemouth here too. Fought Larry for 8.5 hours before he got the good gear, just for line to snap at the boat. Oh, that's miserable. And your groceries were waiting outside. I think you've had that happen before, haven't you? See, and then we'll hit a spot right here for cutthroat trout, brook trout, rainbow trout. Let's see, we'll just mark it as one of them. Mark it as cutthroat. And then we also have, as a fourth spot, right here, game locked up. There we go. What is happening? There we go. We've got this spot right here for the trout species, and also I really like it for kokanee salmon. So salmon's not the best for XP after you get a couple levels, but I like kokanee, so we might have to go for some of those somewhere or sometime. They always deliver my things when I'm fighting the worst fish. It's like they know. All right, so what did we... Oh, I really wish I... Is there a way to turn tutorials off? Because I already know how to do this. So we get our second tackle spot here. What rod did it give me? Oh, it gave me the feeder rod. Okay. So for that, might as well go ahead and set it up. Yeah, I don't like how they changed the this up. It definitely feels slower. Then we'll just leave the bait off of it until we figure out what we're going to do with it. Go to the journal here. Let's make sure we're on the Taylor's tackle. I remember one thing that threw me off about the Taylor's tackle missions when I was first starting was to use a float, bait. Let's switch to bloodworm. Yeah, one thing that threw me off about doing this when I very first started playing the game at console release was I think one of the Taylor's tackle thing was like catch a smallmouth bass, and I didn't realize that there was a marker on the map. You're supposed to go over. It might have been to Blue Bridge, I think, where the location was. I didn't realize that, so I caught like 5 smallmouth bass, and was just wondering why the game was broken and not registering it. One thing I do need to change real quick, go into accessibility and switch that to toggle. Do y'all use the accessible cast or just the regular cast? I think all of y'all are on console, so I don't know which one y'all prefer. You use the accessible cast? I tried it a little bit when we were on Spain, or not Spain, but Africa, because I was using the Africa rod, and it just threw way too far for those little ponds there at the fish farm. But I don't know, it feels like it's slower to cast to me. I don't know, that just might be me, but it feels like it's slower. You didn't do Taylor's tackle till way later. I mean, in all fairness, you had us in Discord, so we were your Taylor's tackle, I guess. Who needs the warden when you have me? I thank you. I think. I don't know. I know what the things I've said about the warden. I know the things y'all have said about the warden. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. You prefer regular cast? Accessible cast didn't feel right. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, Jenna. It was a compliment. Well, I appreciate it. Let's see how many people are in the server. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people in the server, so there's 2 open spots if anybody wants to hop in. Isn't getting anything over there. Let's try over here in these lily pads. Hey, wife's in chat. Hey, babe. You ordered 2 cases of cheerwine off Amazon? That's awesome. That's if anybody doesn't know what cheerwine is, It's a soda that is only sold here in North Carolina and like a maybe a couple counties at the border of South Carolina and Virginia. But that's the pride of North Carolina. Kevin came down here for work, and we told him he had to try some. Got us a little yellow perch. And that should have completed that mission. I want to tell you about hook depth. You're on a Baja Blast kick. I like Baja Blast. If I get a big fish to cook. I don't know if I can't catch big fish yet. I don't have the big line yet. It's simple. Just press the down button twice or 3 times, and then press the up button 3 times. Catch a fish by float fishing. Basically, just do the same thing you did right there. So lily pads worked out for us last time. Let's try it again. You have to get the zero sugar. I'll be honest with you. I think I might prefer for some sodas, I might prefer the zero sugar more than the regular ones. Dr. Pepper. I like the zero sugar Dr. Pepper better than the regular Dr. Pepper. Getting a bite. Don't want you to eat small things. Yeah, you're talking about that video that I posted yesterday of your group. And so just so y'all know, the whole time I was in Cambodia, everywhere we went, at the very least, everywhere on the island, she'd see a fish, she'd want to eat it. It didn't matter if it was a big fish, a little fish. Now learned about float fishing. Just everything. She wanted to eat. Babe, can we eat it? Babe, can we eat it? We wound up meeting another couple that was there, and it was a British guy and his Filipino. I don't think they were married yet, but his Filipino girl, and we were hanging out with them. The 3 of us go to the bar. My wife wanted to go swimming, so the 3 of us go up to the bar because we're all tired and we want a beer. Next thing we know, like 10 minutes later, here comes Lek walking up with a crab. Did you say it grabbed your glasses or something? Yeah, she has a crab. Babe, can we eat it? No, put it back. Stop bothering wildlife. Just eat anything you pick out of the water. I mean, like the regular things, crab, fish, stuff like that. I do have a video. I've got the clips moved from my phone to the computer, so it's ready to edit, but I haven't edited it together yet of us eating a sea urchin that we found out there. She found a little cluster of sea urchins, and she had me pick one up out of the water, and she cleaned it right there. She put soy sauce in my tackle box. Yeah, it did taste good. It tasted a lot like salmon sashimi. So if you've ever had like salmon sushi, it kind of tastes like that salmon. Sam, what's up, buddy? Oh, that's right. I did send you the sea urchin video. I've got that. It's like maybe 4 or 5 parts. I just need to edit them together. It shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, it was really good. The texture of it was a little weird though. It was kind of like creamy, but also like a little bit sandy, if that makes sense. me see if I can do something real quick. Oh, getting a bite. There we go. Feels like another little perch. All right, sounds good, Sam. I did get sick. I did get sick while I was there. So, I mean, that's the thing. Oh, that happens to me all the time, Jenna. Like, especially like on Sunday nights if I'm playing and Caitlin's streaming or something. When I hear her jingle jangle, it makes me think I'm getting a fish. I know I was on the new Hunter map with I was in a voice chat with the Hollow and a couple other people, and I had Hollow's YouTube stream up uh, while I was on the map, and she was hunting yaks, and the yaks sound a lot like a lot like tigers. So every time she would move up on a herd of yaks and they would start to do their warning calls, I would freak out. Yeah, it was Sam, Hollow, and Archie. That's who it was. I mean, yeah, habit. It's basically just like Pavlov's dogs. We hear instead of our mouth starting to water when we hear the jingle, we try to set the hook on a digital fish. Get you when you don't have your TV on. That is hilarious. I think we had multiple bites there. Something they added into the game right before I lost my lost all my data was the multiple fish biting. You hear it when you're at work. Level 3. 97 levels to go. Yeah, I feel like I've had Caitlin on when I was when I was making donuts, and I feel like it's got me a couple times while I'm at work too. Okay, Jenna. Feels a little bit bigger. Maybe a gold perch, or that doesn't look like a perch. It's a little smallmouth. Oh, hey, white crappie. So this is actually my first ever white crappie because I haven't played since they added them back in. And that's 5 out of 5 fish. Sam entered the reserve. Yeah, I agree, Lewis. They did a really good job on the white crappie. That's one of those fish that's always fun to go for in real life too. Taylor's Tackle Beginner Class 2. Gear strength, hook size, all that good stuff. Okay. Choose float fishing and use the equipment given. We have float fishing right here. What is my new equipment? All right. Okay, there it updated. Float fishing rig using the Maiden, the Tyro, and 4.1 pound fluorocarbon. What time is it? It is 8:56, Sam. Maiden, Tyro, and 4-pound line. I'll bet I have to go to the storage and switch it out. Oh, and a cigar float. And these are all the DLC rods. That's why I'm not really that worried as far as equipment goes, because I do have the DLC rods, 20 pound, 33 pound. Captain, that's another 33 pound. So I have once I have the line unlocked, I'll have decent rods for some of the bigger fish. Hoping it's closer to midday. If you want to try to find another server, I can just join you. All right. Maiden. Tyro reel. There it was. And I do have the 4.1 pound or 4.41 pound fluorocarbon already. Cigar float. Yep. What do we unlock? Hooks. I already have one, so don't need to buy it. The main thing that I'm going to miss, I think, from my old save is right here in the souvenir shop. Yeah, I know it. I'm aware, game. Thank you. Thank you. These. If you're just starting out, I would prioritize, if you get anything from the souvenir shop, tackle box expansions first, then the backpack expansions. I wouldn't necessarily max out the tackle box expansions first. I'd do maybe 2 or 3 tackle box expansions and then a backpack expansion. Well, that's going to do every time you upgrade the tackle box, you can hold 10 more slots for items. So 10 more slots for hooks, lures, baits, stuff like that. The backpack expansion, every time you do that, it adds another slot for a rod setup. So I think they max out at 7 slots for rods and 100 slots for tackle. And it makes life so much better, especially back when I started playing this. We didn't have the Jeep storage, so it was kind of miserable going back and forth from the store to just, switch out a popper or something. Quite crappy. Probably one of the best looking fish in the game. I can see that, Kevin. Like I said, it is a really good. They did a really good job on that model. Right, so float fishing setup with the Maiden, Tyro, 4.41 pound fluorocarbon, and a cigar float. And guess we'll just throw a size 10 hook on there. And then did it give me a bait? It didn't. We'll wait to see what we're fishing for. Which Sam will probably have us a server here in just a second, but we can go ahead and try to get to the marked location. Here we go. The Jeep will ride again. And yeah, it's sending me to Blue Bridge. So I think this is the smallmouth bass. One thing I do kind of wish they would add to the game is if you've ever played like the Grand Theft Auto games, or I think the oh god, or I think the Far Cry games had the same thing, the mini map where like it showed you the path to get to your waypoint. I kind of wish they would add that to this game. Which the Far Cry games also had auto drive. That'd be pretty cool for them to add in the game too. This will return? Yep. Yeah, mini map would be very nice to have. Small fish, small hooks, big fish, small hooks. I mean, that's just basic fishing. Get out of the way a little bit over here. Oh, damn. Question marks in the server. Size 10, so we already had that on. And it gave us eggs, so let's just go ahead and use some eggs. Right, Sam's got us a server, so we're going to join him. Move around a little bit to make sure Sam spawns in. It's at 11:48. That's a good time. Fish on. I feel like that was a bass because it didn't nibble. Looks like a little bass. Yep, we got us a little smallmouth. Size 7 hook. I think we'll stick with eggs here. Rock bass. That's another one I haven't had a chance to go for yet. How big did the drum get? I think the ones y'all were posting last night were what, in the low 30s, something like that. High 30s, 39 pounds. All right, so they pretty decently sized fish. That's good they added that to Golden Ridge too, because I mean, with them having the smaller version of the pikes, I feel like Golden Ridge really needed that kind of bigger fish. All right, what do we got next? Level 4. They can go all the way up to 4 alt. Got another generic catch 5 fish. Can't rainbow trout go up to 4 alt also? I feel like they can. I don't have the hook charts pulled up in front of me right now. I can. I thought so. See, 40 pounds. So I think the heaviest line you can get from the shop is, oh no, 99 pounds is the heaviest line you can get from the shop. What am I thinking of? I think I'm thinking of spinning rods. I think of it's a 35-pound setup or something like that. 33-pound setup from the basic shop is the biggest they have. I feel like I remember you unlocked that at like level 35. Oh, Lewis, you're in the server too. Let's go. Gold drum. £38 braid on the Devil's Advocate. I feel like that'd be a good fight. 40-pound fish. Which that's usually how I'll set up. 33 pounds on the XL. Also, they're bottom feeders. I haven't even looked at them in the handbook. Let's see. Mountain whitefish. Not looking forward to going for one of those. White crappie, channel cat, freshwater drum. Oh, awesome! You can jig for them. They actually hit a lot of stuff. Popper, crankbait, bottom stuff, jigs. They are bottom markers. It's like it'd be pretty fun to go after. They added the this thing. I'm not looking forward to that. I just got that thing too, like a couple weeks or a month or so before I lost my save data. Bluegill are not going to be fun to go for. Rock bass. Let's see. Welcome back, Jenna. Let's see. Traits, aggressive, hard fighter. Bluegill are easy. I'm telling Caitlin you said that. Oh, they took over the map? Like where are they on the map? Just like all over, like this lake too? 'Cause I don't remember them being in this lake very much. Like this side of the map right here. They love lake mix. Oh, that's right. We got the slingshots and everything now. Desert side. So they are still just in the desert side, like they were last time or before the update. Yeah, the slingshots and the lake mix and everything. I need to save up what $60,000 coins for the slingshots. Ender found a new spot for dimes. Where's it at, Sam? He might have posted it in Discord and I just didn't see it. Everywhere on the desert side. Oh, you can hand toss it. I might have to mess with that a little bit. Actually, bait feeding. Roll barley, hot dogs, boilies, corn. You don't know where it's at. Louis Virginia might know. That's all right, Sam. I'll figure it out. So you got 3 different things here. And then the little RV boat DLCs. And I guess you just buy the lake mix there from the same place, like the store, like regular bait. Sophia has it. All right, we might have to go check that out here in a little bit too. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to mess with that yet. All right, where did all my fish go? Let's see, eggs aren't working, so how about go back to bloodworms? If that don't work, then we'll try a different spot. Oh, somebody has something on. Vibes Flame. Bass Love Lake mix as well. You know what? Let's go check that out. There's a trailhead right here. Go pick it up real quick. It's kind of a big deal. There, now we got that trailhead. Pop back over here to this shop and check it out. A size 8 hooks unlocked. Sure, why not? And ground baits. Performance lake mix. I've got 10 of them in storage already. Okay, but where, game? Oh, wait, am I stupid? Is that saying I was going to buy them 2 storage? Yep, that's just me being stupid. Don't mind me. All right, storage. I don't think I have ever used a spinner boat or spinner bait in this game. I tell you that back one time when we were first trying Pike Dock. I was fishing with Tony and Caitlin, and we were throwing the Halloween event spinners. And that's the only time I have used a spinner bait in this entire game. Grab that lake mix. And let's head back over. Grab that. Some spinner baits and crankbaits are all you have left to master. I ended up using some crankbaits, especially when Africa came out. I used crankbaits a good bit for was it the red breast kerper? All right, and I just have to equip it. There we go. Lake mix. How do you actually use it? Like that. Throw bait. Let's see how this works. Largemouths on Spain like crankbaits too. Yeah, I think me and Nut Butter, we were fishing over at what's this is this Sleeping Razor? I think this is Sleeping Razor Trailhead. We were fishing there for largemouth bass, and orid trout also. We're hitting on it. Sea fish. Largemouth bath. That's Mike Tyson's favorite fish, ain't it? Oh, you're okay. You got to remember, I've been up since like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock last night. Been at work since 9 o'clock last night. So if I say something stupid, that's between being tired from work and my accent. It's bound to happen. Don't worry about it. See where y'all are going for the drum at. Oh, y'all are over here in my Sauger spot. Well, one of my Sauger spots. Go ahead and put a marker here. I'm assuming it's a dime location if y'all are fishing there. Spider, what's up, buddy? Just woke up, heard that. Be all over the place with no sleep. Yeah, it gets rough sometimes. I think I got 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep yesterday, something like that. Jenna got a bunch of dimes right there last night. I'm telling you, that's why I had Jenna pick to win weekend league. I mean, she ultimately let me down, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not salty about it. Don't tell your secrets. Right here. This spot right here. Jenna apparently got so many diamond drum. Y'all don't tell nobody though, it's a secret. It was a secret is where all the other fish are. Let's try over here. There's usually a couple smallmouth bass hanging around the bank over here. Is this place still good for sauger and catfish and all that too? Good for sturgeon and cats. Awesome. That's when I was first playing the game. Honestly, that's what usually how I'd fish most of the time. Because when I get off work in the morning, about 8:30 in the morning, is when I'd call my wife. Because they're 11 hours ahead of us right now. When we set clocks back, they're a full 12 hours ahead of us. So 8:30 in the morning, it's either 7:30 or 8:30 at night over there. So I would get off work, come home, you know, get a shower and all that stuff, and then I'd get on the angler and I'd just start fishing. Well, I was on the phone with her, so I would just basically put on a float rig because bottom fishing hadn't came out yet. I just put on a float rig. I think five bloodworm. It was usually what I used. I just catch catfish or saugers, whatever would bite. I got my dime walleye doing that. Actually, didn't even mean to. That's when she asked me what I was doing one day when I was fishing while I was on the phone with her, and I, turned the camera around and showed her the game, and she says, "Oh, okay, you should start a gaming channel." And that's a tip for all the guys out there. If your girl ever catches you playing video games and says, "Hey, you should start a gaming channel," just go ahead and start saving up for a ring, because that's how you got it. That's how you know you got a good one. Game crash as soon as you try joining. Nah, baby, I ain't caught a fish in a minute. It's been really slow biting. Not going to be long. I'm going to try a different spot. The game's been crashing a bit. Yeah, I think Funky said he was having that trouble, especially when he was joining friends. Let's see, where do I want to try next? This spot is not working. I don't have fast travel markers anymore, so it's chore to get over there. I might go around and unlock the fast travel points off stream. Otherwise, I'm just going to be driving around for a good while. You know what? Let's head back to the outpost here. I think this southern dock right here has some smallmouth and largemouth off of it. Bridge just above the outpost. Yeah, I forgot about that spot, Lewis. You're right. That is a really good spot for a bunch of things. Crappie, smallmouth, orid trout. I think muskie are there. I'm glad you said that. I might have to give that a try here if this place doesn't work out either. It is crashing more right now. I don't understand how an update that adds fish in, because we saw this with the microfish too on Norway. They add some fish in and the game crashes more. But they went through a whole overhaul of how you join a server when they added the time selection in, and that worked fine. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand how adding fish breaks the servers, but literally changing the server settings doesn't. Yep, there goes everything. My server just crashed. Oh, your game crashed. Yeah, the server died right at the same time, Sam. Oh, I have seen it. If it crashes while you have a fish on, when you come back in, you'll still be fighting the fish. That happened to me a couple times. It actually happened to me when I was in Cambodia on remote play. But that didn't, I still wasn't able to get the fish because remote play, once you leave out of it, like even if you tab off of it, like watch YouTube or go to YouTube or a text message or something, it completely disconnects you. So you have to like hard quit the game. So I did end up losing it. You're right. They added the little boats. That's what done it. the little RC boat that broke the server. There's Sam joined back in. Let's go. You hated that about remote play? Yeah, it's really annoying. That's why I don't know if I ever showed you my setup for remote play. On my phone, I can have like 4 apps over on the side that I can basically launch that plays on top of the game. So that's when I was over there. That's how I was able to play the game and talk to y'all on Discord or in a YouTube chat because I had it overlaid on the screen. What's the worst thing, Sam? Oh, it might have been your diamond. No. Oh, that sucks, dude. Remember, we are on size 7 hook still, so let's just go ahead and drop that down to a size 10. Bloodworm should be fine. Can't do it without the backbone or with the backbone. Have to quit it completely. I don't use the backbone controller. I just got a spare Xbox controller that I just Bluetooth to it. And that's how I use the remote play. Clearly does not want you to get a diamond drum. Wait, I believe in you, Sam. You got this. It's just like I told you for Weekend League. That your diamond's out there. It's just still eating, fattening itself up. There we go. Finally. We got a little crappy, looks like maybe. Little black crappy. See if there's another one over there. Also out of lake mix. All right. Yeah, the first time I was in Cambodia, we went out on the fishing boat. That was fun. I probably should have thrown it a little further than that. Oh, I got to get used to these controls again. Maiden. There we go. Yeah, the first time I went to Cambodia, me and Lake went out on a little fishing boat, and they didn't have rods or anything. We were just hand lining. It was still pretty fun. We didn't catch many fish. We didn't catch any big fish, but it was a good time. I got sunburned because, of course, I did. There's a nibble. There we go. What would have nibbled? Oh, green sunfish. At least we're catching fish again. There we go. So I'm guessing the white crappie are around this lake here. They're mainly this section of the map. Drums would be in the desert, I'm assuming. Almost missed that one. Oh, let's go, Kevin. 2 more and you get your big rod. Yeah, Spider, I do have the DLC stuff. So that's what I was saying earlier before you joined. I'm not super worried about gear as I'm leveling up because I have the 22-pound rods from the stained glass rods. I can't remember which pack that was from. And then the was it the 33-pound cowboy rod? That's a good call on the lake mix, Lewis. Oh, hey, my first rock bass. That's a decent little model, I guess. I like the red eye. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever caught a rock bass. I know I haven't caught a rock bass. I don't know if I've ever seen one in real life. Like the Muskie Lake for them, but they're in the main lake as well. Jenna's been doing good there. Also, we might have to start going for those at some point. Like I said, the the kind of general plan, I don't know if I finished saying it earlier, is get some levels here, go through the Taylor's Tackle, get some levels here. That way I can gear up to take on some bigger fish. And then I think first chance I get that it makes sense, I'm going to go to Spain and start working on getting 500 rep for the Cetro del Rey. Might go to Africa first to get the Africa rod, but I'm not sure. I think we're going to wait and see what that's. I think that second one looks a little bit bigger. Let you go. Yeah, I think this is the guy that was a little bit bigger. That's still just a silver sunfish. The model looks a little off for the diamonds. I think y'all were talking about that in Nate's stream, weren't you? There's something swimming around right here at me. Oh, I've got my 5 fish already. I've got my 5 fish, so we'll get this guy in and then go to the challenge board. I can't remember how many Taylor's Tackle missions there are. I don't know if we'll get through them all today. Because it's already, what time is it? Already 10:30 in the morning. About the drum model size being off. I remember y'all were talking about something. I couldn't remember if it was which one of the new fish it was. Level 5. 5 down, 95 to go. Got a crankbait and a frog. Advanced class. End of the last challenge, you received a spinner, blah, blah, blah. Use this class uses a spinner to catch a trout. There we go. We'll stick with the maiden. I don't know. Let's see if we can get a bigger setup. The 4-pound setup. Feeder rods. We've unlocked the small feeder rod. So that's the thing. Spinning. No, we can't get a new spinning rod until the level 10. But it'll be the brass monkey, so that's a really good rod. Brass monkey, and what was the reel we always liked using with that? Was it a bait caster? I don't think it was a bait caster. Probably one of the 8 pounds. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. All right. Make a spinning reel. Yep. Because, of course, it's in my storage. Get rid of that. Size 7. Is that not what you wanted, game? Spin fishing rig using the spinner lure. Does it say a specific one? Oh, just use a spinner lure. Is it giving me a marker anywhere? Still anything? Nope. Right. Who remembers what the game wants from me right here? Because it says create a spin fishing rig using the spinner lure. And I have done that. Maiden, tyro, line, size 7 spinner. I think that was a problem in the game when it first launched. Some of these didn't want to complete. Get rid of that, and fine, we'll use a different lure. So let's just see if it wants me to use a spinner bait. It's not a spinner, but it wasn't working. Nope, still not updating. Lures, put that back. Do you want this one? All right, y'all, am I being stupid? Is this just me being an idiot and not being able to follow basic directions? Create a spin fishing rig using the spinner lure. Hold on a second. Maybe it gave me a bait caster. You had the same problem when you did the mission? No, those are all DLC bait casters, so it didn't give me a bait caster. I don't know if it gave me a specific spinner to use. I have, let's see. I have a size 7 and a size 4. And it gave me a size 1, a size 10, and another size 7. Neither one of these were working, so let's try the size 10. And size 10's not it either. And I doubt it wants me to use a size 1, considering I still only have 4-pound line. Spin fishing rig using this. I mean, spin fishing. Spin fishing is maybe you have to take the rod out. Let's try. Let's completely undo it. All right. Lure spinning. Maiden. Pyro. Oh, take the rod out. Not like out of the loadout, like out of the. You know, you might be right. Let's see. No. This is dumb. Yeah, I'm stumped on that too, Lewis. Let's how much stuff can I drop? Make some room here. Just throw all of those in there for a second. I'll try all of them. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. So if you're doing this in the future, it is specifically this size 7. You can tell the difference. It doesn't have a little skirt on it, just bare. Whereas this size 7 has the little stuff on it. So you want this one here, the just plain one. I've got us a little bit of a drive. Going all the way down here. I guess Vibes is doing the Taylor's tackle also, since he's down there. I hear a thing. Dime drum on. Let's go, Kevin. Well, this isn't where the road's at. There we go. Where does what's the dime start at for drum? I think Lewis said Sam got a 20-something pounder. I think Lewis said that was just below dime. About 29 pounds. That's a decent size. That's what happens when you try to read chat and drive at the same time. Trees jump out in front of you. Upper 28 is dime. So then they get up to, what did you say, about almost 40 pounds. So it's a decent little diamond range. Am I still going the right way? I am. Oh, that's right. Your game crashed when you had the what you thought was the dime on. Was it dime, Kevin? Did it make it? Let's go. Almost 37 and a half pounds. Nice, dude. If I remember right, there's a dinosaur bone in this cave. Yep, right there, just past it. And then I hit a wall. Let's try this. There we go. That's a shortcut. Pitch fish with the size 7 spinner. I didn't think about it. I could be using the rod from the Western DLC. It throws further than this maiden does. Just use the Tyro reel on it. Should be fine. Spider with a gold bluegill. I don't remember fishing this spot very much. Not for trout at least. I was playing. I know the we went out here for burbot and I think crappie. There's our fish. Little bronze orid trout. And next up, silver rank or higher brook trout. How far am I away from my spot? Or not my spot. Oh, good ways away. Never mind. I would just head here. There's something pulling line. I mean, not much. Is this our guy? It is. Let's go. And that completed that. Advanced challenge. Any 3 silver rank or hires. Oh, I forgot. Challenges. Go with that. Go with that. No way I can do lake trout now. Go with that. 30 of any fish. Golds or tiger muskies? We'll pick the 10 golds of anything. There we go. Almost didn't make it. I had to slow it down for the fish to catch up to it. Not a silver, though, so not what we need. That doesn't look like a silver either. But it is getting us fish to the dailies and the weeklies I just picked up, so it's better than nothing. And it's getting us mastery on our rod and reel. We're going to be waiting a bit for some big fish. I have to level up to be able to purchase the heavier line to catch the big fish. Which 4-pound line I could probably do. I could get a diamond brook trout. Probably. Cutthroat. Kokanee. That should be kokanee especially. I think what's the record for kokanee? Like just under 6 pounds, I think. So that'd be doable. But kokanee are all the way over here, which actually that's not far away from here right now. There's one going for it. Looks like it might be a little bit bigger. Yep, that's a little bit bigger. No, wait, it's a rainbow. Never mind. I mean, it's a little bit bigger, but still just a bronze. Might go for a new server, Sam. Time is in the server? 16:53, almost 17. Yeah, I could go for a daytime server if you find one. Right back over here. All right, so let me know when you get one. Was that a word trout just having a stroke on top of the water right there? I think that was going for it. It's a little bit bigger. It might be a silver if it's not a rainbow trout. Can't really tell what it is yet. Back off that a little bit. There we go. All right, silver ored trout. So we need 2 more of those. Oh, thanks, babe. All right, Sam, I'll join you whenever get this reeled in. Doesn't look like anything's going to go for it. All right. Pop over to Sam. Hey, Highfield's online. Is Highfield streaming? Does anybody know? I've got a notification says he is. He's not streaming yet. Oh, he's skipping today? Yeah, I haven't had a chance to hop into his streams here lately since I've been trying to set up my audio, and God, that's been a nightmare. So to get it to work, I wound up having to just basically factory reset OBS and completely do it over again in a different setup. So I haven't really had a chance to hop into his streams, CJO's streams, or anything really. Then the hunter put the Nepal map out, so that definitely took up some time. Have any of y'all got anything good off the Nepal map yet? I know Sam, he said he's got the, what was it, a diamond? I can't remember what it was a diamond of. After this cast, I have to step away for just a second. Three dime tigers and a dime muntjac. That's pretty good. I still don't have any dimes on the map. I've got a piebald nilgai, I think. It was a level 7, not level 7. Wow, where'd I get a 7 from? Level 3 silver. But it's a piebald. That's neat at least. Troll bear singer. I did see my first day a level 9 water buffalo, but it wound up trolling, so I still don't have a diamond water buffalo either. Right. But I have to step away real quick. I'll be right back in just a second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We are back. Six hours to fix a leaky bath drain. Rip. That sounds like a long time. That sounds like it, like just a leaky drain. That sounds like something that shouldn't take 6 hours to fix. And have to replace the water valve. I mean, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a plumber. So, there we go. There's a fish. I feel like this is another bronze. The borderline juvenile. Oh, the whole thing. Okay, yeah, I imagine that would take some time. I take back what I said. Let's try over here on this side. Dude's name is Sandwich. Sam's back in the drums. He's got a 17-pounder. Jenna, have you got on the Nepal map yet? I know you play the Hunter too. I can't remember if I've seen you post anything from the new map or not. Don't have the money to buy it at the moment. I understand how that goes. Trust me, I do. Oh, hey, Jenna, join the reserve. Let's go. Monster Hunter Stories is amazing, though. Yeah, I've seen some of your posts about that. I think we were talking about the new Monster Hunter game that's coming up, Wilds. I got pretty bummed that's not going to be out till next year. That game looks fun. Nope. That game looks really fun. World was the first Monster Hunter game that I played, and I loved it. World and Iceborne. Get on the post. Never mind. I quit. Got bingo on Golden Ridge and Africa. You're going to Norway. Good luck, Kevin. I was close to having bingo on Norway. I think I was missing, let's see, the European catfish, the European bullheads, a couple more Atlantic salmon. I think those might have been my last two. World was your first one as well. Yeah, World and Iceborne were they were definitely, I thought, amazing. Rise, I didn't like it so much. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as World. I had to guess that's because it was actually Rise was made just for the Nintendo Switch, so the Xbox and the PlayStation were ports, as opposed to where World and Iceborne were made, for all consoles. Slow that down a little bit. There we go. And we got us another silver orid. Can't tire him out a little bit. I keep forgetting I'm only on 4-pound line. Oh, he doesn't want to stop. There we go. Gained a little ground on him. I thought Rise was more difficult. See, I thought Rise was easier. Like especially when you got to fight Valstrax. I don't know, Valstrax, that I feel like it was a lot of hype for not very much fight. Like it had cool attacks, don't get me wrong. It turns itself into a comet and slams you in the face. Like that was cool, but I feel like I didn't struggle with him as much as I did against some of the Elder Dragons in World and Iceborne. Kushala is always a pain in the ass to fight, though. We almost had him in. He's going for another run now. Gonna get it. Almost. At least saw the secure catch that time. This should... Well. Accept it. Get over here and accept it. That's my first gold on this playthrough. Let's go. 8.52 pound orid trout. We still need one more silver to complete this part of the challenge. You don't think you got that far? Let's grab the monster. It might have been in Sunbreak when you actually got to fight him. I can't remember. I don't think it was in Sunbreak, but it might have been. Basically, imagine a fighter jet with teeth. That's basically what the fight with Valstrax was like. Appreciate it, guys. You gonna Google like it? I feel like it was in base game. I don't think it was in the Sunbreak expansion. Thanks, Sam. How are the drum for XP? They give a decent amount. I've been paying attention and gone up one level since you started going for them. The next one you catch, let me know how much XP you get for it. Because if they give decent XP, then might be able to do more leveling on this map. You remember it now, Jenna? Bronze rainbow. He puts you in rage mode. Let me guess, you died to his comet attack. Oh, if that's an Ord Trout, this might be it. 114 XP. It's not terrible. I think you said you were on a 30-something pound setup. Or no, you're on the Pure Champion Devil's Advocate setup. So, yeah, it's actually not terrible. I might could go for him with like a 20-something pound setup. You died many times before you finally beat him. Yeah, it wasn't an easy fight, but I didn't find it as hard as the ones in Monster Hunter World. Like I struggled way harder against Nergigantian World than I did against Valstrax and Rise. Yeah, if you drop your line down a little bit, it would definitely give you a little bit more XP. I think you're on what, a 38 pound setup. I think that's what the Pure Champion is. I think this is our last guy that we need for this part of the challenge. I can never get it in. It's coming. I know in Spain I would go for Camiso Barbel with the stained glass setup. Trying to get mastery on those, which Camisos were pretty good against or for XP on those rods. I think even silvers would get you usually a whole percent. I think I called like a 35-ish pound dime on the 20-something pound setup. It was a pretty fun fight. So planning on going to Spain anyways to try to get 500 rep. So might have to stop by and get some Camisos with that setup. 156 on that one. That's not bad. That's not terrible, especially early game. $207 on small gold. Speaking of the gold, second gold of the playthrough. Still no dimes yet, but not super worried about getting dimes right now. More worried about XP and stuff. Back to the challenge board. And actually, we have enough coins to hit a tackle box expansion, so I'm going to do that. No, not the warden. Never the warden. No. Oh, wait. One thing I have to get. Where's it at? Can I unlock it yet? I don't think I can. Level 16. Level 16, I get my beer shirt back. That's on the goal list. Also, just out of curiosity, am I a chick? Oh, why do those look like chick shirts? Anyways, local souvenirs. Get this tackle box expansion. Costs us almost everything, but it'll be alright. Next one is 2,500 coins, fishy bucks. I'm gonna go with fishy bucks. And then eventually I think it costs a couple gold tokens and starts out at 3 dime tokens, I want to say. And I think the last 2 or 3 levels end up costing 5 diamond tokens each. Like I said, diamonds, we'll get those on the way. I'm not that worried about it right now. Grab the Stallo next time you go to the shop. I didn't mind the Stallo rod. I hated the Hund reel that you got with it. Right. Expert class. I believe this is the last bit of it. Yep, that's the Gold Sauger mission. Nope, that's not the Jeep thing. This way. There it is. There we go, Sam. It's a gold drum getting a little bit bigger. But did I say it was 28 pounds? That one was like right underneath dime too, wasn't it? 253 XP. Yeah, that's not bad. Where am I trying to go? Where is the road? There we go. Yeah, if you're getting XP on in the 200s, 250 range on 33 pound setups, then once we get leveled up to get the line, we might have to go for some of those drums. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to catch them yet because they added them after I lost everything. Your chum bounced off Jenna. Cross the bridge, cross the bridge. Yeah, definitely, Sam. You'll get it. Bannock's knock somewhere around here. Oh, do I already have it? I already have Bannock's knock. Never mind. Oh. If now or in the future a new player is watching this, these dead trees, those are what you're looking for the warden missions. I'm not doing those on this playthrough. I hated those missions, but that's what you're looking for. If you need help with them, there's YouTube videos. There's the help sheet. I think it's called the exploration guide on the Angler official Discord. It lists all the locations. Have fun with that, because I did not. Well, people complain about the gear challenges on Spain being too difficult, and some of them are like a lot harder than they need to be. Especially, I think it was the gold mirror carp on like 13-pound line or something, or it might be silver. But you end up getting common carps and everything. That one kind of sucks. But at least I'm fishing. That's my whole thing with the gear challenges. Like, at least I'm fishing, not trying to Skyrim up a mountain to find a box with 20 worms in it or something. I was doing the missions for Nepal, trying to get the gun from the storyline, and at one point in the story, you get a kukuri, which is like a machete, and then you had to go find 4 invasive plants, and I swear to God, I had PTSD flashbacks to the Golden Ridge missions. Nope. Thought that went the other way. Warden will chime in with the attitude. Yeah, that's why I turned him down. I was almost the first thing I did when I got in the game was turned him and Sophia down. See, if this waypoint is what I'm thinking it is, yep, tied in. So I needed to pick that waypoint up anyways, because there's the musky spot at Spider Falls. So we'll probably be up here in the near future anyways. Yeah, the warden would chime in with the attitude when you completed the missions, but it was the most passive aggressive I've ever heard a video game character be. Like, yeah, I could have done this myself since it's the thing I'm literally paid to do, but I thought you'd like to stretch your legs, buckaroo. Something like that. Metal, what's up, dude? Grinding black bears. Get anything good yet? I saw you had the brown. Was that yesterday? I think it was. I saw you posted that one. Another dime and a troll this morning. That's nice. Got a dime at least. Have you been on the new map yet? We got to return at nighttime, so I'm going to back out of this server. You have got anything good off the new map? Oh, you picked it clean. I've almost got all the outposts unlocked on it. Select a nighttime server. The only real trophy I've got off Nepal so far is a piebald Nil guy. Bait with a hook size 5. Do I have that on me? Piebald Nilgai, Piebald Barasinga, Dime Barasinga, and 2 diamond wet beefs. Let's go. I haven't seen a, yeah, that scared me. I haven't seen a Piebald Barasinga yet, I don't think. Look like the fallow piebald. That's good. The fallow piebald. It's between them and the black buck piebald for my favorite one in the game. I'm inclined to say I like the fallow piebald, but that's probably just because I have a super rare. So I feel like I'm a little bit biased on that. There's the mission gold sulker. That was easy enough. Now catching northern pike. Pike are daytime fish, I believe, aren't they? They are. And the black buck piebald takes the cake. Oh yeah, multiplayer on console sucks. For the hunter, at least. That's what people talking about. What they want for a new map. Honestly, I think I would just rather them make a new version of the hunter with the updated engine, so they can add in multiplayer and crossplay like we have here in the Angler. I think that would be a lot better than, or a lot more enjoyable for me than a new map. need a daytime server, so we'll pop back into everybody's server here. Were you kind of disappointed by the piebald nil guy too? I didn't think it looked super impressive like the rest of them. Okay, yeah, it's okay. It just like I wasn't 100% sure it was piebald when I was looking at it. So I thought about switching to run the disturbed vegetation, but I don't know. I like pack mule too much. I carry way too much stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I said in Caitlin's stream last night when she was hunting the black bucks in their drink zone. It was at nighttime, and she was wondering if one of them was piebald. Does it make sense to y'all that you can tell the fur type from looking at the tracks, but not when literally looking at the animal? I can't remember if I have to catch this pike here or if I can catch it anywhere. Oh, you thought it was leucistic? Leucistics, honestly, I have trouble telling leucistics from albinos on some of the species. Is there a mission marker here? Nope, I can do this anywhere. We are heading to Blue Breed. Yeah, no, that's what you've been saying on Discord is you're having a good time with it. That's awesome. I never did set up a bear grind. I think, yeah, fallow's the only thing that I'll take that back. I did try to set up a Rancho whitetail grind when Rancho first dropped, but I pretty much hated every second of that and gave up pretty quick. And then I had the fallow grind on Tearoa, but I got bored with that around 650, 700 kills, something like that. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that being annoying. And there's our northern pipe. Go check out the souvenir shop. We should be almost done with this. Yeah, I know my fallow grind, I had a couple zones that was like herd of 11 females. Like, that's the most useless thing you could give me, game. One last thing, and then we're done with the tailor's tackle. Any fish of gold rank or higher. What tackle can I get? Get new line yet? 6 pound. Let's pick that up. I don't think I'll have a... Well, gotta be level 10 to hit that. Before I had this weird glitch where all my zones on the map disappeared. Great fallow grind going. Oh, that sucks. Dude, I would have been pissed. Those grinds are not easy to set up. I mean, fallow's easier than most, and even that was not fun with the solos on the coast. I have a level 4 fallow. I have only seen it one time. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it went. It just existed one time, and that was it. Yeah, I bought line and I don't have anything to put the line on. What are all these? Any of these small? You talking about for the bears? Jen out here doing sorcery. Fallow and the bears. Yeah, dude, my fallow were lazy as hell. Like, they would not get to their zones. All right, so we need a gold of something. I'm trying to think of what I want to go for. We did get the 2 gold orage down here already, so that's an option. If I had a jigging setup, I'd say we could go for crappie. Hero Witch, did you see it on stream? I turned around, you were standing there, then you, like, just teleported off. Let's see. Let's go try this this bass spot here. Oh, how much cash do I have? 200. Let's see if I can buy a popper real quick. Yeah, I agree, Metal. I played the Hunter more in the last week than I have in the last 6 months. Here's my problem. If any of the devs see this, you advertise beer and you don't let me buy it. Also, ammo. Let's see if I can pick up a popper. And size 7. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah, the new map's definitely been a good one. I think it was worth the extra 6 months they took on it. All right, Metal, good luck. If you're a new player ever watching this, there's your floating hyacinths or whatever. If that's what you're looking for. Again, I cannot bring myself to do that, at least not right now on this map. Let's try this spot. So I've got a few dime smallmouth bass from here. I've seen a couple diamond largemouth pulled from here. Pike might get in the way a little bit, but in my experience, they're not too bad in this location. Yeah, matchmaking timeout. Yeah, that's my problem with the Hunter on console for multiplayer. I think the last time I tried, it would put me, I was trying to get on Verhonga, and it kept throwing me on Hirschfelden. Here's my first largemouth bass. Let's go. Nice, Kevin. What's the other 3 that you need? Four out hook. So you're going for the drum as well then. Are those in rainbows the only thing that hit a four out hook on Golden Ridge? Nice, Spider. How much does it weigh? 32 pounds. So that's like that's what a mid size for the drums. I think that's what y'all were saying. They get up to 39, 40 pounds. There we go. Old smallmouth for the last little bit of the Taylor's Tackle challenges. I can't remember what all you get for that. Backpack expansion. Oh, a lot of stuff. Tackle box expansion, some clothes. But yeah, that that does it for the Taylor's Tackle. Oh, I forgot you get a free dime token also. So that does it for the Taylor's Tackle, and been live for almost 3 hours. It's coming up on noon here, so I need to start winding down, get some lunch, and start getting ready for bed because I got work tonight. Before I hop off, I want to say thanks to everybody that came out. My first actual live stream that didn't have audio issues and all that kind of mess with it. Special thanks to Nate, Caitlin, Hollow, CJO, everybody giving me, they've gave me a bunch of advice on my setups and stuff like that. A lot of encouragement. Caitlin at times explaining things to me like I'm 5 because she had to, because I'm too stupid to understand OBS and all that stuff. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Y'all keep on fishing. Good luck to you. Metal, good luck on the bear grind. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the stream tonight. Not my stream, obviously. Caitlin, well, Tackle Tuesday tonight. So I'll see y'all in somebody's stream there. Later, y'all.